All right, today we're going to look at solving multi-step inequalities. It just means we're doing more than one thing in the problem to solve it. We solve these with equations. We always learn that the 5 steps: distribute to get rid of the parentheses, add your like terms, etc. We're going to follow the same steps here. Now this one only has 2 steps to it. We have A being multiplied and something being subtracted. So we want to undo what is added or subtracted first. Because 7 is being subtracted, we want to add it. 17 plus 7 is 24. And then we need to get rid of the 6, so we're going to have to divide by -6. So A. Now, normally I would just bring that less than or equal sign down, but because the step that we did was multiplying or dividing by a negative sign, what do we have to do? Flip it around. So A is greater than or equal to -4. So here's -4, greater than is this direction, and equal to means we would close it in. Okay, I'm going to do one more of those. This one has multi-steps in it. I think this is 4 steps. So we're going to take a look here. Now, if you recall, the first thing we want to do was distribute to get rid of parentheses. When you distribute here, whoops, you're going to distribute not just the 2, but the -2. Okay, all of that gets distributed. So that gives me a -8m and then a -14. Second thing, we have some like terms here that we want to put together. Keep in mind that this is a -14 or subtracting 14. So 5 take away 14. We have a -8m, and then that'll add up to a -9. All right, and this is similar to what we just did. For subtracting 9, we want to add 9. So 24. And then finally, if we're multiplying by -8, we want to divide by -8. And once again, we are dividing by a negative. So that means we've got to flip our symbol around. Now, I like to write mine so that I have the M first. If I do that, I'm still going to be pointing to the M. Okay, up here it was open to the M, but when I flipped it, I'm pointing to the M. So this is how I want to graph what I want to graph. So less than -3 and equal to. And we would have that picture. All right, so that's all there is to it. Just watch out for those negatives.